Hey, I'm Berg and this is Psychedelic Actualization. On this channel we talk about topics like self-realization, self-actualization and working with psychedelics to live a more authentic and fulfilling life. So if you're interested in any of these topics, subscribe to the channel. So today I want to share one technique, one practice that I love to do, that is one of the most powerful practices for self-realization, for connecting to yourself and aligning yourself to the flow of life, to the Tao, to Zen. And that is getting out there in nature. I mean, not just getting out there and spending time in nature, but also like maybe even spending a night in nature. And that with the least of distractions. So what I love to do is to go on hikes, to explore and experience adventures. Maybe even with a couple of friends or with one friend of mine, or even better, alone. And then just going out there, maybe even deciding a route or just exploring into the unknown and doing it, getting out there in nature with no phone. Maybe leave your phone behind at home and leave as many distractions as you can, even books or whatever. Leave everything and just go with your backpack and go on a hike, go on a walk in nature. And then what comes up for me is a deep self-inquiry. It's a deep contemplation and an automatic connection to myself, to my life purpose, to the spirit of life, to the blessing that we are alive. Because getting out there in nature without any distractions is so peaceful, it's so powerful. And oftentimes we all, especially me, I forget to do it. And then we can get into a routine in our home, and we can get into a habit of not leaving our home, into our day-to-day life. We just get into that routine, and days, weeks, months, or even years pass by without us spending a time or a night in nature. And it's good to really set it as a goal or as a habit, at least once a month, to go out there and spend a time in nature and spend a night in nature, alone or with a couple of friends, and just to experience how it is. And what's so beautiful about nature is that it has so much variety, you know? You can choose your degree of discomfort that you want to go into. So you can do a hike in wintertime where it's really cold outside and you have to prepare yourself a little bit better, or you can do it in summertime. You can go hike up a mountain, which is physically kind of exhausting, or you can just go straight into a forest and explore the forest a little bit. You can go to a waterfall, to a cave, or whatever nature has to offer, and it's amazing to explore these kinds of things, to connect with them, to meditate with them, to maybe even take a psychedelic with you and smoke some DMT in front of them, or just in nature in general, and to connect with that consciousness that is everywhere around us. So this video is just a little reminder of get out there, spend time in nature, spend a night in nature, and connect to yourself and deepen your spiritual practice with as little distractions as possible, and just see how beautiful it is. I mean, what comes to my mind when I go out in nature without any distractions, I just deeply feel this gratitude of being alive, and I feel a kind of ease and a kind of slowing down from my day-to-day processes of being productive, being on point, focusing, and having all these activities that I can do that are kind of bringing me closer to my life purpose, but that are also kind of distracting myself. So this is just a little reminder, get out there in nature. I'm out here in nature with a friend of mine today, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's fun, it's amazing. You can also connect to your friends on an even deeper level when you're out in nature, and many people just forget it. And you will see too, like when you go out there in nature, oftentimes there's nobody around. Like, not many people go out there in nature and spend some time there, or even spend a night in nature. So this is just a little reminder, a powerful practice to connect with yourself. All traditions have done it. All traditions are like, have a kind of practice of connecting with nature, even if it's the wandering monk or guru in India, or if it's the Inuit, or if it's a shaman on a vision quest. All these different cultures kind of implement this practice of being alone in nature and connecting to spirit and to the Tao in their tradition. So it's really powerful, it's absolutely amazing, and it's very, very simple too, because you can choose your degree of discomfort. You can make it a little easy night for yourself, or you can go into that discomfort for a little bit longer. So many blessings on your way. Have a beautiful day. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe on Instagram, join our Facebook group, donate via PayPal, and I will see you in the next one. Namaste.